Okay, so skip to here to avoid all the, you know, dancing in the bush stuff where nothing for me to really say here. Okay. So now that we're here, I don't know what's going on here. Probably had AFK. That's really unfortunate because it messed up your guys' early lane push. So one thing right here. So against Thresh, you can see that he has Flay. If you click on him, and then look right here, there will be a thing, and this won't be here if he doesn't have Flay. So you can click on him and look to see what he has level 1. That way you can play accordingly, you know. So right here he doesn't have hook. Well, now he does because he's level 2, but when he was level 1, he doesn't have hook, so you can maybe go up and hit him with some free poke. That was good though, you poked because you know he doesn't have hook, although it's unfortunate that your Jinx walked into Kate net. But now he has hook up again, so, or soon. So you should go a little more passive here. Good poke. Versus Thresh, it's important to, especially it's easy as Sona too, whereas like Karma you have to move away from minions to actually land your poke. But on Sona you can just Q from over the minions like that right there. Also, she just burned her E. If he hooks here, okay, he's not going to. She has no E though, so she has no escape now. Can maybe get off some more free poke, but Thresh doing a good job of zoning. Good again. He snuck it like right here so that Thresh can hook you. Do try to avoid poking the Thresh because he's just going to pot it up. He uses HP pots. But it's not the worst thing ever if you do. But it kind of just ends up being a waste of mana because he's going to heal it anyway. It was a good ward timing. Turns out Ramus is mid, but you never know. You could have, I think you could have gotten in a poke right there. But Thresh is walking up. But remember, you had this wall of minions right here. Do try to get off that auto, your empowered auto, every time you can. So unless it's like super risky for you to key auto. But like right there, I think you still could have done it. You could have walked right up in here. Because it's really important that you get that off for the trade. Otherwise, it, you know, I mean, it does some damage, but it only does what? You know, 70 damage. Whereas, you know, the additional 100 damage you're going to get from your auto is the real poke. You know, because, yeah, 57 plus 70 or plus 30. It's almost 100. 87. Basically doubles the damage. Good heal. You guys can keep fighting this. You can exhaust the Kate right here. Like, yeah, I think if exhaust comes down this whole time. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll get to that. Okay. Let's run this back a little bit. If you exhausted way earlier, I think you guys just straight up win this. So, I would have exhausted right here. Like, right here if you could have, but even if not right there, right here would have been perfect exhaust again. No, actually, okay, my bad. Take that back. Let me revert on that. I thought she got an auto in. So either you wouldn't have been able to get it there, she was a little bit out of your range. So after he steps on a trap, she steps on a trap. Right here, like right now, right? Because that would have been minimized, that would have been minimized, that would have been minimized. And then even if you exhaust before that attack, that one would have been minimized too, so. Other than that, I think you played that fine. But the exhaust timing was just super, super, super late. Especially when your Kate's walking on, or I mean, sorry, your Jinx is walking on traps. Yeah. Looks like you... Here, 1 second. Did you have enough money for a pink? No. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say if you had enough for a pink, you could have got one, but you didn't, so it's fine. I can't move my screen for some reason. Kinda sucks. Sorry, was that trap on purpose? Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, you just gotta be really careful. This trap's hurt, especially since you just got... It's an interesting build. She's gonna fall off later, but... it's questionable, to say the least. And it looks like your Jinx didn't buy, so... you guys should be playing really, really safe. You're doing a good job. Like, it's fine not to poke as much here. Although, with this minion, you could have probably gotten a Q off. But you guys do want to be playing safe, since apparently your Jinx just didn't buy. I don't know what she was doing. Yeah, when you have this minion wave as a wall, just dodge. Okay, so now you can be able to poke here. He has no hook for under 10 seconds. Nice poke. He's maxing hook first. Okay, that's what he should be doing. Good bait right there. That was super, super good bait by both of you guys. I don't think you guys can... oh, no, Echo has ulti. I think you guys are okay here. Oh, he didn't ulti. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see if that could have been avoided. Just go back to the start. First off, really good bait. To be honest, it's funny that they even went in. Oh my god. See if the Thresh death could have been avoided though. For you, anyway. The Echo just didn't press R. No, it's kind of just unfortunate. You were trying to help the Echo, and he lost tower aggro, so when he died. This is a good job roaming up top here, you know, because you know your ADC's not there, and you see that your team's fighting. But it looks like everybody backed off, so yep, you should be going back bot. Perfect. Maybe right here you could have turned around and helped. Looks like maybe you would have been able to turn that. Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like here maybe you could have helped turn, because you would have been like right here, arriving like now, to probably help the Echo. So frustrating. I can't move my thing. Oh well, they ended up not losing it that bad though. So right here, you guys know that you're down a level, and also the items are pretty close, but you guys are down a level, so you have to be relatively careful. If you get hooked here, it's gonna be really rough, but you guys have sums and stuff, so you guys are pretty safe unless you get hooked. Like, you can basically free farm. It's good pink ward placement, by the way, because it makes the bot lane have to overextend. Poke again. It looks like Echo's coming. You can probably... Dude, that was clean. Ooh, unfortunate. I don't think that's... Yeah, I don't think that's your fault. I think Jinx could have ulted earlier. He got him. Oh shit, he was still gone. What is this doing? Oh, he died. Oops. I want to see... Perfect ulti into good stun. I think Jinx could have ulted like right here. And obviously ult over here. But... And then you just does you things. So far though, I mean, solid lane phase. You guys have the losing lane. So Jinx, Sona should be losing to Caitlyn, Thresh. But you guys aren't losing that bad. And like, your Caitlyn should have more CS, but she's kind of missing stuff. Like, she just missed a CS for no reason. Could poke again. Yeah, you guys get this. Really nice. Oh, you might die here though. Yeah. I think you guys can still win this though. Jinx ults at really weird times. Okay, so let's see. I want to see if there's something you could have done here to not die. So, right here. Hold on. Right? God. Alright, my bad. I need to learn how to use this a little bit better, but. Right. Like right here, you know that Caitlyn's dead. Do you guys have vision of this? You saw the Rams coming because of the echo. So, you know that Caitlyn's dead. There's really, and he already missed his hook. So there's really no need for you to even be here. So, right here, you could probably just start backing up down here at least. Because you see the Rams. I don't know. You might not be able to see the TP. I guess he missed his hook right there. I don't know, that's rough because actually maybe he would have made maybe the Caitlyn would have been able to get away. So maybe there is no way that you can get out of this without letting the Caitlyn get away. Yeah, you probably played that fine. I didn't see the master you get trapped. So that's kind of his fault. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think there's a way for you to also, like, make sure to secure the kill while also, not dying. What's going on over here? What's homie doing? See if you guys can pull this one. He might just one-shot you here. Good exhaust, though. That was much better exhaust timing. Good ultimate. I think he'd still die. Oh. No, I think you guys should be able to kill him. Yeah, nice. You played that about... Oops. The BM. You played that about as well as you could. The exhaust, it was good timing. It was right when he got to you. The ulti was nice. Again, you did it right when he got to you. So he actually didn't get to auto you for way longer than he wanted to. Looks like Jinx losing that trade. You guys lose this tower, I think. It's gonna be rough. They can take this tower, yeah. Jinx need to be good trap. You guys can kill him now. He dies, I think. Nice. You guys double kill this now, 100%. He wasted that. I don't know what he's doing, but. Yeah, I mean, you played that one well too for... You didn't have ulti up, but... You know, did Sona things, I guess. They kind of trolled. Alright. That was interesting. It's fine for you to be here mid, although you guys aren't going to get this tower. But there's nowhere else for you to be at the moment, so this is fine. Although what you... I guess you don't have any wards. But you need... Remember to use that sweeper. Gotta use that sweeper. They don't have any wards down, but it's still good to sweep... you know, stuff like this. Or even down here. This is usually a good word to sweep, along with... I can't move my camera, but this one too. So right now, in a situation like this, if you don't see Thresh in a lane, you shouldn't be down here. Like, unless you see Thresh down here with the Caitlyn, you shouldn't be down here. So you don't know he's here, but you know that he's not bot lane. So there's, like, it's rough for you to be here right now. They might face check and kill you. Or, I mean, they might face check and then you can get a kill. But, like, right now, it was on, you're kind of staying on a ward. She knows you're here. And like Thresh is going to be able to help them make plays up there right now. And I think Jinx would be able to win this. There's nothing for you guys to get here. There's no tower. I think this is dead. It looks like my spectator thing's bugged, but yeah, it's dead. Yeah, like you're not going to be able to kill her. So like you being here would be much, much more useful. Looks like he might die. See, like, you're on your way now, but I think it's just too late. I think he dies. Yeah. Yeah, I would say just in general, if you don't see Thresh in... Oh, that's really loud. If you don't see Thresh in bot lane, like, you know, at this point in the game, or whatever support, it doesn't really matter what support, don't go bot lane, because it's probably better off that you help your team. Dang, you're man-moding this, dude. Holy... We're going to watch that cleanness again. That was nice. I thought you were going to ulti right here. But, like, the patience was really nice. Yeah, that was really nice. Like, set it up perfectly for the echo, too. Super clean, dude. Still use a sweeper, though. Let's see if you sweep for the objective, because if not... Okay, so when you're going for any objective, not just Rift Herald, Baron, Rift Herald, Dragons, good stuff to sweep for Baron and Rift Herald. Like this is good to sweep, even Pit is good to sweep, to see if they obviously have vision in Pit. You don't have upgraded sweeper, or yeah, upgraded sweeper, so like you wouldn't be able to sweep everything. But with the non-upgraded sweeper, like right here is a good one because you can get both bushes. Or like right in here is where they'll usually ward, is in the back of Pit. Looks like you guys are going to get another kill. Got you the assist with that slow, nice. Alright, let's fast forward. Hey, there you go. Okay, would it be safe? Nice steal. You can be up here a little bit more. Just stay with the minion wave. I think you could have ultied right there. You can ulti right here too. There you go, nice. It almost missed, I barely missed that Caitlyn. Oh, nice. No. Oh, clean. I think this is... Alright, that's about the end of that fight. Hold on. We're going to go back and look at it again. Because I think you could have ultied a little bit sooner. I don't think your ulti timing was horrible. But, like, remember that the faster you get something... Like, the faster you get it done, the the better it's gonna go. So like even if you ulti right here, or did you have flash up? No, I don't know how I missed that. It wasn't a bad ulti time by any means, but like you could have ulted earlier and it would have done the same thing. Still was nice ulti, and this escape was nice too. Just barely got away. You should probably just recall here. Don't be greedy. You have nothing that you can really attribute to your team right here. Yeah. There's just you don't have any mana, and you're just so low. It's like even if you auto the tower, like they're gonna get the tower either way, you know. So yeah, it looks like you guys threw a big lead there because you guys gave up. Yeah, actually a full ace. Yeah. Just off a bit of an overstay. So it will never be your job to push out a lane as support. It's just like never efficient. So like someone should be pushing out that lane, but like that's like 20 seconds that, you know, could have been used using a sweeper or like setting up wards. There you go right there. So like this just could have been done earlier, and then you could have been mid right now, you know, like helping the echo or whatever. Just a little bit of efficiency. Like just be careful about pushing out waves. It'll never really be your job, so just try to stay away from doing it. Maybe you're getting a little greedy for some gold because you're popping off, but yeah, just let the carries do that. That way they can get the CS, and then you can carry with your healing and ultimates. Nice. You guys should be able to get him pretty easy. Holy dude. Nice again. Yeah, you guys are gonna get her too. Nice again. That was a really good job to be patient. Because if you just get greedy and just make sure you get the thresh. But you were really patient and waited for the right time to where they all lined up for the wombo. So that was really good. Not much going on at the moment. Good sweeper use. Got 2 wards out of it. Nice. Do try it real quick before we go on. So you use the sweeper, which is good. I don't know where'd you use it. So like, it ended up getting 2 wards, which is good. But try to like, you know, walk through multiple bushes. That way you can like actually cover some ground. It ended up working out because they placed 2 wards over the wall for no reason. But you know, try to walk like through this bush and then this bush when you use that sweeper. That way you just, you know, cover as much as possible. Also, this is like kind of a decision. This is something that you can help the echo with, you know. You're gonna want to be missing, or not missing ping, sorry, Nobium. You're gonna want to be retreat pinging this echo because, like, for both of you to leave, because you guys don't want to be here. Your Klud's mid, he has ultimate, but I mean, he's not gonna be able to really help. And your Master Yi and your Jinx are both bot, so you guys have absolutely no help here, and you also have pretty limited vision in their jungle. So I don't know if you guys die here, but just in general, like, you don't really want to be this far up, and it's something you could have, like, you know, it's not really your fault that he's gonna die here, probably. I think. Does he die? Let's see. Yeah, he dies. You guys might win this just because Klud's super fed. Nice ulti again. Oops. Yeah, he's gonna die here. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 that just really shouldn't have happened. It's not your fault by any means, but you can, that's something for like solo queue, you know, because that makes you guys lose a lot of momentum. So you can help your teammates, you know, like, we don't want to be here I keep saying missing thing. Retreat ping them because, like, you know that you can't get help from your team, whereas they can. It'll help your team not to, you know, lose 2 deaths, and now you guys lost a lot of pressure on the map. So don't be afraid to order people around. People are looking for a leader. and like anything will. Telling people are surprisingly open to being told what to do, even me sometimes. And I don't want to think. I don't mind people just being like, "Hey, do this," and I'm like, "Okay." Good sweeper again. You didn't overextend it. I do notice you haven't placed a pink in a while. I don't know if your pink's on the map at the moment. I don't know what unknown means. Control word unknown out of 1. You might have a pink down, but like, if I were you, I would pink this right here. I'd place that pink. Looks like you guys might be able to kill the Tryndamere. He's gonna kill himself. No. Cloud's 1v9ing. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna win this fight just by those two. Yeah, nice. You didn't end up having to do much there, but it's fine. So just like back to the vision control point. I don't think you've placed that pink in a while, and like anywhere in this area would have been okay. We'll see if you place it for the Baron. They're all dead, but it's just a good habit to get into, you know, to practice. It's placing the pink to like deny vision. They don't have any vision here again, but like again, it's just a good habit to get into, or it's a good thing to get in the habit of doing. I don't know what Echo's doing. Good job to come up and tank this for him. I don't think you guys can do this though. Oh, you can. Oh no. Yeah, you guys die. Oh, maybe not. This is an awkward Baron. You guys are gonna get it, but there wasn't much more you could have done there to save him. You didn't have redemption up, and you healed all you could. Yeah, it's basically not much you could have done there to save him. I think he just went back in too early and then stood too close. He probably should have. I guess you could have tried to walk up again and tank it for him a second time. But I don't know why he walked up, so it's kind of his fault. Good sweeper again. You just saw the Tryndamere down here, so you know that there might be wards. Did you place that pink or did you sell it? Because it looks like there's no pink here anymore. It's, as a support, it's generally better to have a pink instead of selling your items, but it's not the worst thing ever for solo queue to, you know, hurry up and buy an item. I don't know if you guys win this. Oh, nice. Damn, you bursted him. Ooh, just missed the double ulti. This is a good attempt, though. Oh. Yeah, you guys... Let's see if he dies. I think maybe he can live. Oh. That was super close. I don't think he's going to kill him. Let's go back a little bit. We're going to see what went wrong here, because you guys could have had a huge advantage here. So first off, good attempt at a play here. You just barely missed. Probably just angled that a little bit to the left. You know, but that's something you already know. Right here, right when he flays you, you're almost out. Like, you're almost through the end of your ult, and he's going to die, right? Jinx is going to finish him off. There's no real reason for you to walk back forward. Like, you don't have your ult up, you don't have flash, you don't have exhaust. So you have no, you personally have no way to get on the Anivia. And, like, she just did, like, you know, that was a lot of damage. So you could have backed off here. We're going to fast forward again. Do this. Yeah, like, right here, you could have just backed off as soon as he flayed you, and, like, you'd have been over half HP. And you probably could have... I don't know if you would have been able to turn it, but you at least would have been able to get out. And, you know, maybe help the Kled not die or something. Let's go fast forward. Good sweeper again. Good use of that. For the oops. She's dead. Nice. Good ward there. Yeah, you're basically doing what you can here. Yeah, it looks like you guys win this game. That ulti was, yeah, it was just the end of the game ulti though. That was a pretty good game overall. Yeah, GG. Okay, so here's some quick little things that, you know, basically simple things that you can take in order. This one I've already brought up a few times, and you know, you've actually already improved on this in 2 games. But there still are some scenarios, I mean, where you could be trading more, poking more, and while these 2 games really didn't have situations where you could zone them, there's definitely some games where you will solo be able to zone off 2 people. So when you feel really strong, like, make sure to check your items and their items. If you feel like you're really strong, go ahead and like zone them, like way off the lane. I'm talking like don't even let them in experience range if you can. This one's pretty self-explanatory also. You know, like I've already told you, if your ADC is not in lane, roam. You don't have to rush back to lane. Don't leave him hanging, your ADC, but definitely look for a play when your ADC is not currently in lane. Or, I guess, if the wave's frozen on your side of the map, but that's once we get down here. This one's also pretty self-explanatory. You've been getting better at using the sweeper, but sweeping, you know, it's you want to use it basically on cooldown, but you don't want to ward, or you don't want to sweep. Like, let's say you just randomly sweep your bot side, like your defensive bot side jungle, so like, you know, I don't know, yeah, like your side of the map, but they haven't even been, like, you're way ahead and they haven't been to your side of the map in a while. It's a wasted sweep, right? Even if you get 1 ward that's lucky, it's just like not that good. Whereas, you know, if you're trying to set it for a Baron, that's a perfect time to use sweeper. If you're trying to set it for a dragon or something like that. So just trying to like make sure to iron out when to use the sweeper exactly, and then warding consistently in the right places. Basically, I'm just saying, if you're setting for Baron, ward in the right spots for Baron. If you're setting up for dragon, same thing. You know, if your ADC's alone bot side, give him some wards, that way you feel safe. This one's more just like, basically, when you're not grouped as 5, like, you know, if your top laner's top, your mid laner's mid, or your mid and ADC are mid, and your junglers, you know, just farming, you don't necessarily just want to be in the lane, because you're just soaking up experience, which isn't necessarily what you're supposed to do. It'll probably be better in that situation to either sit in a bush and look for a pick, or get wards. Just when, you know, in that mid game where you don't really know where to be, if you don't have to be in a lane, don't be in a lane. Just look to be warding or doing anything else, really. I mean, literally just not soaking up experience is pretty big. And this last one's not really your job. That's why I have it as the 5th. Wave control is not really something you do. But once you do, like, get some of these basics down, knowing how to wave control, which is something I'll go over in the future also, but so I mean, basically this is just like a, not so much for right now, but this stuff is pretty simple. These things you can work on like right away. This, I'll put a little picture or something for what the actual right warding places would be, and then this one, like I said, just try to focus on not soaking up experience if you don't have to. You know, if you don't have to be in the mid lane with your ADC, don't be in the mid lane, go roam. Or give wards for your ADC in the mid lane, like wards on both sides, that way you can roam even better. And you're doing 2 at the same time. You're doing this at the same time, you're doing this at the same time, and you're doing this, right? So, yeah, other than that, like, good progress, and we'll see how much better you can get.